My cancer journey began almost a year ago. I guess it was a year ago in March. I was pregnant with my second child and in labor, and I was not able to dilate, and they found out after doing a biopsy and everything of this mass on my cervix that I had stage 2 cervical cancer. And then found out my results of the official results and game plan of, yes, you do have to do chemotherapy and radiation, which is, you know, the scariest words you could ever hear. I mean, I was petrified. I was a fairly healthy person before, but changed my diet to be even healthier. I've learned to stop and give gratitude and meditate and exercise more. So cancer has affected my meaning and purpose in life just by guiding me. I'm currently going to school to be an integrative nutrition health coach, which is the pathway that I'm taking to be able to connect with more people to help them achieve a healthier life. And I know that if I had not gone through this, I wouldn't have changed my own life or my eating habits or my living habits, and wouldn't have ever thought that I was worthy of telling people, you know, not what to do, that's definitely not, but helping people find out what works best for them. And
definitely grown a lot. She's been going more after the things she's passionate about. So she started school again and is doing a lot of things about diet and wellness, which is great because she's really into that. And she's been growing a lot. She's been getting into that. She's trying to do the things that she never really thought of doing before. So.
Where'd it go? There it is. Can we get it? Emotionally, the hardest part of everything was in the last couple weeks, I had become so anemic. I couldn't stand for more than 5 minutes. I couldn't even change my baby's clothes or change. It was a very scary moment for me. Just thinking, like, I'm gone, I'm never gonna be that person I ever was. I really did not think I was gonna ever be this again, be me, be normal, have like energy and have life. And it stole that from me temporarily. But I came back, and that's, you know, the best part is, and that's what gives me like a lot of hope and everything, is you really can get through anything. Like, I couldn't have gone lower. I could not have gone lower. And I came back full force, so here I am. Wait for him to go. Things that remind me of my cancer, oh gosh, every day I think about it. And just even the smell of the air, the season reminds me. It like brings me back whenever I have appointments and I walk into the hospital. Just even seeing the inside of certain hospitals brings me back. The elevators, the smell of the soap you wash your hands with in the hospital, oh my gosh. I mean, there's so many things, even just food that I might have eaten, coming across pill bottles, and then, you know, hearing just the names of things. Can you give her a hug and a kiss? Can you give me a hug and a kiss?
It's actually very difficult when you hear stories and you know things of other people that you know family members, friends, coworkers who have cancer, you don't really go into very much detail. You kind of just know what kind of cancer they have. But with Crystal, it was a different story because, I mean, she is my cousin's girlfriend and mother of, you know, their two kids and their two kids. So she's always around. She's been a part of my life for the last 12 years, and just in detail, hearing how she suffered, you know, at home in the hospital, definitely puts a perspective.
I've always been a believer in, you know, a higher power, but I've never been a very religious person. And it is true that when you do hit rock bottom, or when you need something, you do reach out to God or something. And I put my hands together and I stared at the ceiling and I called on the angels of mercy. And you know, in the moment I was like, I don't know if this is even doing anything, but now I look back and I'm like, you know, somebody was there. I don't know who. Literally was ecstatic. I couldn't stop smiling. I was just like grinning, cheesing so hard, and I just wanted to scream. I wanted to scream so bad, and it was just like, get me out of here. Okay, thanks, bye. And it was, you know, 4th floor in this giant building in San Francisco. And I was like, get me down there, get me down there. As soon as we walked out the doors, I literally screamed, yes, like as loud as I could. Oh, it was amazing. It was the best news ever.